He's defunding the World Health Organization during a global pandemic. Brilliant!
The World Health Organization once again trying to defend itself over its relationship with China and failures in the early stages of the coronavirus pandemic.
It's like when your house is engulfed in flames, first thing you do, burn down the fire department.
The WHO continues to tout Chinese communist talking points, which have not only killed thousands of people around the world, but has completely economically devastated millions around the world. For how long, we don't know.
But Donald Trump attacking the World Health Organization is like an F student attacking a B- student.
It's like shooting at an ambulance because you don't like how quickly it responded to its first call when you still have patients lying out in the street, bleeding, needing responses.
The World Health Organization helped spread this disease around China.
China used its influence at the World Health Organization to hide the virus from the world. This was a time where that virus could have been contained in Wuhan. Instead, 5 million Chinese people went out from Wuhan and propagated the virus around the world.
The WHO was more worried about maintaining a positive image for the country of China than actually protecting the world's health. They pushed dangerous, unchecked Chinese propaganda in the early months of the coronavirus.
Stopping funding to an organization that handles pandemics in the middle of a pandemic is like slashing your own tires because you're mad you woke up late for work.
Keep in mind, after meeting with China's dictatorship, the WHO's Director General suggested the president's travel ban was racist and xenophobic.
Brilliant!
Organization pushing Chinese lies. They hurt the entire world. The virus could not be spread from person to person. In the critical early months, and we gave them $450 million last year, China 40.
It's like when your house is engulfed in flames, first thing you do, burn down the fire department.
Is like slashing your own tires because you're mad you woke up late for work.
Over the last 2 years, the United States taxpayers have paid $830 million plus to the WHO. China paid 10% of that. In fact, it's 10%. India, Italy, France, and China combined pay 10% of what the U.S. paid. I think the return on investment at a minimum should be the WHO coming clean on what they knew and when. They said no human-to-human transmission.
Cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Defunding the World Health Organization in the middle of a pandemic is about like me refusing emergency trauma care to a teenager in a car crash because a police officer told me that he was texting and driving.
It took the WHO until March to call it a global pandemic. I think as a layperson, I was saying that before they did.
CNN labeled the coronavirus a pandemic before the World Health Organization. Think about that. World Health Organization did defend China.
We have emails from Taiwan to the World Health Organization warning about this disease coming out of China, saying that it was human-to-human transmission at the end of December. 2 weeks after that, the WHO, on behalf of China, was still saying it wasn't human-to-human transmissible.
They didn't want to be embarrassed by this virus starting in China, and they put pressure on the director, and the director needs to answer for it.
It's the same reason you don't give your Uber driver 1 star during the ride. You do that shit after you're safe at home. Not while you're doing 90 on the freeway. 1 star? Huh? 1 star? I'll show you 1 star,
I haven't heard the WHO do a lot of criticizing of China, who is responsible for this.
Brilliant!